avoiding XAU USD for this month. Let's see how we go this month. Maybe next month we'll take it back again because it's very, very messy lately. Expecting it to come to this point before and boom, it came down. So I'm not understanding the trend on XAU USD. Now next we have GBP JPY. DPJP, remember that trade we took yesterday and we had to close early because it was late. So you see the reversal. So it came back to our entry point yesterday. This is not the main this thing we used to enter, but it came down to the entry point because we entered from this point. So we are lucky we even closed. If not, we would have lost everything. So that's just the game for you. There's no entry on XAUSD for today because I'm still expecting it to drop a bit. If you check the daily time frame, you see the initial entry. There's another block here, which market might likely take out these two previous day high, previous day low, and respect this other block before it starts going up. So let's wait and see what happens. And next is the Euro USD, and the Euro USD. You see, also expecting market to come to this other block here, which it already did. There's another other block here, which market also went down for. Seems it respected this or not yet. But if you respected this one already, we should wait if it's going to give us a change of character from this point. Then we can look for buy. If it gives us a change of character from this point, I still look for buy. Let's see on the 1 hour time frame. There's no change of character yet, so just wait and see what happens if there's a change of character later. On GBP USD, what's it saying on GBP USD? If you check the daily time frame, since market keep dropping to this point, so likely it's going to affect the Euro USD as well, so it keep dropping. But let's just be watching if there's a change of character. If there's no change of character, we'll look for a break of structure to keep selling. Let's just keep watching and see what happens during the day. AUDJPY is giving no signal for now. On the 4 hours, it seems more like it's been buying, and it reversed to touch this other block and keeps going up. But there's no break of there's no change of character to the upside, so just keep waiting to see what happens. NZD JPY as well. There's no clear entry for now, so we just keep watching to see what happens. It came down to respect this other block here, so we should wait for a break of structure to the upside on 1 hour time frame. Then we look for a buy. So let's see what the market is going to do today. On Euro GBP, there is no entry as well for now. What's the market really doing on Euro GBP? Let's check the daily time frame. In the daily time frame, it seems more like there's no clear trend for the market except this break of structure that happened here. Let's see if it's going to come down to this other block. Just expecting more of a sell. Then on the 4 hours, it's give a break of structure here. This is another block here. So it's going to buy to this point before it starts selling. Let's see what's happening on the 1 hour as well. On the 1 hour, you can see the break of structure. You can see this FVG here. So what's going to happen? We just have to set my alarm here when market gets to that point, and I will have to analyze the market when it gets to this point. Let's be patient and see what happens for today. Initially, this is what I'm expecting. If this is a break of structure here, this is a break of structure. This is not a good one. This is supposed to be the break of structure. This one here. Markets did not cross this clearly, but this should be the break of structure we have here. This one. Then this should be the FVG we are looking out for. FVG. Then this should be the other block. If you come down to lower time frame, like let's say 15 minutes, where's the other block on 15 minutes? You see the other block on 15 minutes is at this top here. So we can go for the one on 15 minutes instead of going down to 5 minutes. No need to go down to 5 minutes anymore since 15 minutes is at the top there, and it seems more clearer because 5 minutes always seems messy. But if you want to steal on the safer side, you can take the 5 minutes one instead, which I always do. Unless I just want to, it's better I have a miss entry than to have stop loss. That's one thing I used to do when I'm trading masters. I just say that I have miss entry than stop loss because if it's a miss entry, my capital is safe. The next day I try again, no big deal about it. So make sure our stop loss is above this week, this 2 week we have here. This should be our stop loss and this should be our TP. So let's see what happens if it reverses up to this point, and this liquidity should be what should trigger our TP down. If it reverses to this point, we're going to be looking for a sell to sell it downward. Let's see what happens during the day on EUR/GBP. Then next on the CAD JPY, there's also no entry for now on CAD JPY because the daily time frame seems to be in an uptrend, keeps going up. Then the 4 hours, same thing as the 4 hours. We should be looking for break of structure to the upside if it happens to be anyone on the 1 hour time frame. Here is the GBP CHF. We had an analysis on this earlier, waiting for market to come to this point before we start selling down. So yeah, if market keep dumping and respect this, then we have to close this. But if it does not respect this and it comes to respect this first, we can sell downward. If it respect this and start reversing, then you just have to close. Next is the AED USD. AED USD is also no entry for now. There's a break of structure. There's no clear FVG yet to use for an entry. If you check the daily time frame, you see it's on an uptrend. So we should not even be looking for sell, we should be looking for buy instead. We should wait for market to give us a change of character from this point, then we start looking for buy. And the AED card, there is also no entry. Yeah, sorry. There's no entry on the AED card for now. If you check the daily time frame, see it just keep buying, but it's like having a little bit of reversal, which gave us a change of character here, and market respected this other block here, keep stomping. It's on that break of structure that happened here. This break of structure here. This break of structure that happened. But if you go down to the 1 hour time frame, this break is not visible enough because there's no other block here to enter. On USD JPY, there's no entry for now. If you go to daily time frame, you see we're expecting it to buy to this point, then we look for change of character and start selling. And so you just keep buying. Let's see, it's close to that point already. So there's going to be a change of character and we look for confirmation and start selling from there. On the USD card, there's no entry for now as well. You can see this as a break of structure, then this as an FVG, fill it up to here, but this week is too long for you to take it as an entry. It's very, very risky. On daily time frame, expecting it to come to this point on daily time frame before you start selling. So don't expect a sell for now, just look for more of a buy on USD card, but there's no buy showing here yet. So just be patient. On the CHF JPY, it was analyzed last week. So let's see on the daily time frame. It's supposed to buy to this point, then it reversed. It already came to that point. So we are waiting for it to come. Then if you go back to 4 hours, there's no change of character yet. Even on 1 hour, this is a change of character that happened. This FVG and no change of character. Looking out for this other block. So let's wait. If we have a break of structure to the upside, we just look for more of a buy and be careful of these points or this one instead. Now on the euro card, there is no entry for now. If you check the daily time frame, you will see market just keep dumping. If you come down to 4 hours, you see just keep dumping. So if you're looking for more of a sell, let's see where the dump is going to stop. Dump might come down to this place. So on the 1 hour, you should just be looking for break of structure and you can find a better trade. There's a break of structure here which market never came to respect. So let's see. And the card CHF, there is no entry for now. If you check the daily time frame, it keeps going up and it's already respected this many times, so it might change to it might happen to be change of character already. So this will be a break of structure. If you check the 4 hours, what are you seeing on 4 hours? 4 hours, it seems it keeps to dump a bit to this point, then we can look for buy. So let's see if 1 hour is giving us a break of structure. No break of structure on 1 hour, so we should just wait and see what happens during the day. On Euro CHF, I already had this analysis which I made yesterday at night. Because on the daily time frame, it seems market just keep dumping. On 4 hours, yeah, it's made a break of structure here, respected this other block and kept dumping. So if you come down to the 1 hour time frame, this is the other block here. So if markets respect this, because it's a change of character, market respect this other block, you just have to close this entry and wait for more confirmation from here, then we can take a buy up. AUD card, AUDCHF, sorry, on AUDCHF there is no entry as well for now. Let's just keep waiting. On GBP AUD, there's no entry as well for now. Let's see what the market even saying on GBP AUD. There's really no entry on both. Let's check the AUD CHF. We missed that. There's no entry as well on this one, so we should just keep waiting. So most likely is coming down to respect this other block, and it's already did so. What might be giving us a break of structure to the upside, then we'll look for buy. GBP AUD, GBP card, and GBP card. There's also no entry for now. If you check the 4 hours, what is it saying on 4 hours? More of a sell. This is a break of structure. This is another block here which it never respected. So we should see if it's going to give us come up a bit to respect the other block before it keeps dumping. If you check the 1 hour, there's no change of character yet, except this might be a change of character and this is the other block. Let's wait for another confirmation before we can look for a buy. On the NZD USD, there's also no entry for now on NZD USD. It seems to be more of a sell on NZD USD. We think it's for it to respect this point, so we should expect a buy to this point before it starts selling down to this side. So if you check the 1 hour, there is no clear entry for now, so we just keep waiting. NZD CHF, and NZD CHF, you know market has been ranging at this point, so you just avoid this pair for now. And Euro JPY, sorry, Euro JPY, there is no entry for now as well, because market just keeps dumping on this pair, and it came to this other block here. Let's see if it's going to reverse to the top. Same other block was shown on the GBP JPY, but I just checked earlier. You can see this other block here is respected it already, so you should be looking for break of structure on the 1 hour. If it happens, it's going to maybe more like a change of character. On the AUD NZD, let's see what the daily time frame is saying. The daily time frame seems to be on an uptrend. What about the 4 hours? 4 hours made a little bit reversal to this point, then we should start more of a buy, but that's not what's going to trigger the buy, because this is a break of structure and this should be another block, so it might sell to this point. So let's see if the break of structure is on 1 hour as well. Yeah, it's on 1 hour, but there's no clear FVG for us to use as confidence to take the trade, so let's just keep that for now. On the 1 hour NZD card, 4 hours, what's it saying on 4 hours? Let's check the daily time frame. There is nothing on daily time frame, nothing on 4 hours yet. You just keep waiting. Might give us a clear signal later, but for now it's not good enough. Might sell to this point or buy first to here and start selling to this point, whichever way it happens. But let's see if it's going to give us a bit of structure to the downside, but it's more like a downturn now. On the GBP NZD, remember this trade we closed early last week Friday, because I told you I don't like holding trade overnight. Just need to close and go home with what you have. Is better than losing everything to the market. If you can see 122 or 123, just take it and go home. It's better. If you're looking for more of a break of structure on this, we already gave one break of structure here, which market came down to respect already. And if you check the 15 minutes, if that is what it came to respect, you can see clearly market is at this point. It's at this point already. It's at this point. So I guess we can find an entry here. Let's take a buy, Papa. We'll take a buy from here. Let's check the 1 hour time frame if that SL is enough. The other block is still down. SL needs to be below the other block. So should be careful where we place the SL. finding my other block below this SL would be something difficult for me to do because there is no other block here I can use if I don't want a big SL, except I want to go for this. This is going to look like. Let's just avoid this for now. I don't think this would be a good one. Let me check the daily time frame and see. It's more of a buy, and if we are going to take that trade, there's something that's going to happen there. Something I'm seeing that's going to happen. If you look here, the previous day low is here. This is the previous day low. Market might use us as liquidity to clear this thing because our SL is here. So use us as liquidity to respect this previous day low and dump downward. So if you should look for a buy, you should look for a buy from here instead. When it takes out this previous day low, it gives us more confluences to push up. Because we do not respect any other block at this top here. So we should look for a buy from here. This should be the buy, but here there's no clear FVG yet, except this little FVG, which is not a good one. Okay, let's see on 30 minutes. It seems there's an FVG here, so we can use this one here. This is probably not going to happen today, I'm not sure. If it happens today, then it is a miracle. If you check the 15 minutes, let's see what happened on 15 minutes. Let's just avoid this for now. You should not force the trade out of it, because if you keep forcing it, it might. I'll just set it and see what happens. If it plays out later, I'll tell you guys how it went. But seeing that previous day low and taking a trade before the previous day low is really a bad decision to make, considering what happened to us the previous week. We took trade from that side. This is another liquidity, so market should not even come. Market should come down to clear us as well. So let's let it be for now. If it gives us a clear structure, we can look for sell to this point. On the Euro NZD there is nothing for now as well. Let's just keep waiting. Remember, we are waiting for market to come. We had an SL here yesterday because the trade was not clear enough. We forced it. To be honest, we forced it yesterday. So let's wait for it to come down to this point. We have been waiting for a long time. We can look for an entry there. On the Euro AUD, there's nothing for now. USD CHF, we're still waiting for it to dump down to this place. If you give us a break of structure here, we can look for a sell and dump it down. So that will be all for today. Literally, there's no entry for now. We just keep watching the GBP CHF and Euro CHF to see if there's going to be a reversal and we sell or buy. So do have a nice day. Thanks for joining.